Sports is brought to you by All Out Auto Repair, home of the $46 Saskatchewan and $66 Alberta Safety Inspection. Your complete automotive repair.
Moses joins us now with a look at sports, and the postseason for the Bobcats starts up tomorrow.
Playoffs everywhere in this city. It's been great. Yeah, for the 5th straight year now. It's been fantastic hockey for the Lloydminster Bobcats, and they're looking to continue that this season, making even a better push. Like I was saying, it's the 5th straight year, would you believe it, for the Lloydminster Bobcats heading into the playoffs. This time around, though, things are different, as Emmett Murphy reports. After a 38-win season, the Orange and Black are going to the postseason as one of the favorites.
When the Bobcats touch the Civic Center ice on Saturday night against Drayton Valley, it will be the first time the team has hosted a playoff series in a dozen years.
Never been a really strong team going into the playoffs. I think this is a strong team. And as long as we keep our head and feet on the ground and don't look past this first, our first matchup, I think it will be okay. But
it's awesome right now in the room. I mean, every practice we're getting more and more excited, and just can't wait for Saturday to come. It's awesome. We got home ice advantage, and we're really looking forward to that.
The Bobcats and Thunder met 6 times this season, with the Cats earning points in all, winning 5 and losing 1 in overtime. The last time these two teams met at the Civic Center had head coach Brian Kern shaking his head in disbelief after a 10-4 Bobcats win. He doesn't expect the same sort of blowout this time around.
By no means is this going to be any easy series. This is going to be a coin toss, this one. It's going to be a tough battle. Whatever you think in the North, it's just going to be unbelievable getting out of the North, but I think our team looks forward to it.
While the Cats say they don't want to look past the first round series, every guy in the dressing room knows they have much bigger hopes.
There's only one goal I've ever had, RBC. There is no other goals.
I'm still focused on going to an RBC here with our teams.
Obviously, just make a great big run, play as best of my ability so then we could possibly win a championship here and go to RBC.
Last year was great getting out of the first round, but this year, we've definitely set in our minds that we can win a championship.
Emmett Murphy, Newcap Sports.
All right, thanks, Emmett. After a crushing loss to Bentley in the Chinook Hockey League final, the Lloydminster Border Kings have some unfinished business. We have more on a team that is rested, refocused, and ready to go to provincials.
It's a goal that still resonates with the players.
Losing in overtime there in the final, in Game 3 left a little bit of a bitter taste in our mouth.
It's definitely a feeling we don't want to come back to our dressing room with anymore.
It's nearly been 2 weeks since their last competitive game, and the Border Kings are heading into their provincial final using their loss to Bentley as motivation.
Even though it won't be against Bentley, who we want our revenge against and stuff, but no, this will be a good test. Rosetown's on a pretty good winning streak right now. They've ran through their league and everything, and we've been waiting all year for provincials.
We were so close to getting a victory and winning the championship, but we got provincials to look forward to, and I think a lot of the guys are excited for this weekend to get underway.
Enter the Rosetown Red Wings, a team that Lloydminster is not too familiar with heading into this weekend. But the Border Kings know that they have to concentrate on what they do, staying out of the penalty box and executing on offense.
I don't think we have to come out and feel them out at all. We just play our game, execute properly, go at them hard, and do the little things right that we've been doing all along here. We should be successful.
Special teams is going to be huge, so our penalty kill and power play has to be on cue. And those are things that we're just going to tighten up because they're really key in this playoffs and provincials.
That's our strength. We've got a lot of depth, and if we can play 5-on-5 hockey, we'll be fine.
Game 1 of the provincial finals is on Sunday at 6 p.m.
It's no secret that the Pontiac's regular season didn't end the way they would have liked, but for defenseman Blake Leask, the past week couldn't have gone any better personally. As Clayton Brown explains, the 19-year-old season didn't go unnoticed.
Leask will now stay it up ice. Leask with a head of steam down the right wing. Leask with a pass to the net. Shot. Scores! Blake Leask! What a move!
It was a career year for Bonnyville defenseman Blake Leask. He finished the season with 49 points, first among defensemen in the entire league, and second in scoring with the Pontiacs.
Started off really hot. I had, I think, 9 points in 3 games, or something like that. And then I had a little dip, but then I brought it back up again, and I've been pretty consistent this year. But, you just can't have that kind of a season if you don't have the guys around you to do it.
Those numbers got Leask noticed by the league as he was just recently named Defenseman of the Year.
So it's huge. It's really exciting. I've had a very exciting week for sure. To be the second Pontiac ever to be nominated and to win it is just very special for me.
There's no question about Leask's offensive talents, but head coach Chad Mercier says his point production has overshadowed his defensive play.
What a lot of people miss is he plays against other teams' top lines. He's always the guy in a key penalty kill to be out there. He's always the guy in the last minute of a game to be out there, and so he plays a well-rounded hockey game.
And the good news continues for Leask, as just this week he accepted a Division I scholarship to the University of Anchorage, Alaska.
Just the opportunity to play at the next level next year is going to be just fascinating. I'm going to be a little bit awestruck for the first couple of days I'm there, I'm sure for the first week or two.
The big part of why these guys play here is to get opportunities to play at a higher level, and when a player gets the right situation and an opportunity to go as a 20-year-old after playing 3 years in this league, we're happier than heck for him.
In Bonnyville, Clayton Brown, Newcap Sports.
Sports is brought to you by Dedham Chrysler.
To really experience a world-class Dodge and Chrysler automobile,
you have to drive it.
Visit Dedham Chrysler Lloydminster today.
After a pair of very impressive seasons, the Lakeland College basketball teams for both the guys and the girls have got their playoff games underway at home last night. The Lady Rustlers were playing their first home playoff game in a couple years, and they said before the match that they were fired up, and they showed it as Cam McCurley down low finishes the feed from Mariah Van't Hoff, who seconds later will steal the ball and then put in the nice layup for two. The Rustlers continue to dominate in that first quarter as first team All-Star Amy Warbick with a nice dish to Brittany Shockey in the paint. The green and gold up 26-6 after one. Warbick continued her domination of the Trojans, passing it up to player of the game Hannah Crease McLean, and then starting the finishing of the play of the night as the dish to Brandy Levitt will go in, but the smallest player on the court will get the gritty rebound and the easy basket. How about that? The ladies cruise in the final three quarters, winning game one of a best of three, 63-48.
These girls have been waiting for 2 years to get a home game for most of them, so they've been excited for a couple weeks. When they came out with a lot of energy, they were crisp on their game plan. I think that was a huge thing. So I was really proud of the girls to put on a show like that in the first half, especially at home.
Oh, it was so exciting. Well, I think we were really pumped and amped up, so we just carried that. And it came through practices. We had a great week of practices, and that carried right on through to today's games.
The Lakeland men came into their first playoff game with some swagger, finishing the season undefeated and ranked as the top team in the nation, but as the McEwen Griffins that display some serious skill. Thomas Watson will knock down the long ball, and then you see Brett Callio drain a tray of his own. The Griffins putting on the pressure, up 20-12 after one. A monster jam by Kadeem Willis helped the Rustlers to close the gap within 6 at the half, but the Griffins were relentless in their attack. Connor Fairbanks somehow finds the answer with the kiss off the glass. They lead by 5 going into the final frame. Then the remarkable underdog performance continues as Callio can't get the rainbow to go, but Mitch Lonsbury is there for the and one. Rustler faithful can't believe this. The 9-11 McEwen Griffins topple the green and gold 78-72.
Rebound wasn't an influence for us. We didn't play the way we're normally capable of playing, but this is a good learning lesson for us, and we got to rebound real quick.
We were missing some rebounds. Maybe we weren't mentally prepared. I don't know. There were definitely some downfalls, but we got to learn from this.
Well, the guys got to regroup. They have their game tonight in McEwen. For the ladies, their games at Lakeland Gym, 7 o'clock tonight. Be there. It should be a great one. Moving on to some volleyball action as the ACAC Women's Volleyball Championships were in Medicine Hat. The Lakeland Rustlers fall to the number 2 ranked team in the nation, the Mount Royal Cougars, in straight sets, 26-24, 25-23, and 25-13, then 25-21. But a good